So we would like to discuss about exclusively binary number system. Okay. Overall number system that we have seen previously, but now we would like to discuss about the binary number system. Okay, before going to that binary number system, we are going to talk, or we're going to solve some problems based on what we have seen in the previous classes. So I'm giving you one question here. For example, I have a 100,110 is a binary number is available with me. Okay, so can you tell me, is it equivalent to 26 of base 16, or it is equal to 36 of base 10, or it is equal to 46 of base 8, or it is 212 of base 4. So therefore this is option A, option B, option C, option D. Okay. So the answers they have given in this way. So the first option is A, B, C are correct or correct. Second option they have given is B, C, D are correct options. Number 3 is A, B, D are correct. Number 4 is A, C, D are correct. So which one you can say that the correct option? A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Please, all of you, please try to do this one problem. Very simple problem. How do you solve this problem? First of all, whenever the number is given, so whenever it is multiplied with its weights by its radix, you will get a decimal number system. You will get decimal number system, right? So we do that one. Solution. So the given is 100,110 of base 2. What is this decimal number system? So apply the weights there. What is the weight here? 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power square, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, right? What is the 2 power 5? 1 into 2 power 5, as we know that 0 into 2 power 4 plus 0 into 2 power 3 plus 1 into 2 power square plus 1 into 2 power 1 plus 2 into, 0 into 2 power 0. So this is 32. 2 power 5 is nothing but 32. This value is 0 plus 4 plus 1, 2 plus 0. So what is its value? 32 plus 6, 38. So 38 of base 10 will be given, right? So what is this answer? What is this? What we get? 38 of 10 we got. But actually in the B option, you can see 36 of base 10 they have given. That means that you can observe in the options, correct options, B is a wrong answer. That means the entire thing is wrong. Here also B is available. So therefore entire thing is wrong. So B is also available here. The entire thing is wrong. Therefore you can say that fourth is the right answer. Fourth one is the right answer. Therefore, we should not do all the things and then make it the correction. So don't do that one. So especially in the gate point of view and all other things. So this kind of approach is very advantageous. Okay. So this is the problem number 1. Let us do some second problem. For example, 2, 1, 1 of x is equal to 152 of base 8. Some x base is there. 211 is some x base, which is equivalent to octal base of 152. So here find x is equal to how much? Find x is equal to how much? How do we get this one? How do you perform this one? So the numbers they have given here, you can say that numbers, for example, A. The first option is 6 they have given. The second option they have given is 5. Third option they have given 7. D option they have given 9. What is the right answer for this? 211 of base x is equal to 152 of base 8. What is the right answer? Try to do it. It's very easy problem. Okay, if not, I will tell you later on. Okay, please try to do on your own. Please try to do on your own. Okay, don't neglect that one. So I'll do another problem. I will give you another problem. For example, 14 divided by 2 is, I'm saying that 5. In binary, I did not give any kind of number system. So for all these questions, you can say that find. Okay, find the radix of the following system. Radix of the following. Radix of the following. So how do we do this one? So number A is 14 divided by 2. These are the exercise problems in your textbook. So we solve that one. 14 divided by 2 is equal to 5 they have given. Between decimal numbers, if it is a decimal number system, it should be 7, but it is 5 they have given. Okay, the number B is, second question is 54 divided by 4. That is equal to 13 they have given. Okay, next C is 24 plus 17 is equal to 40. Actually, 24 plus 17, what is the value? 41 will be the answer. Okay, so sorry, 51 will be the answer, but they have given the 40. But that means these are all the binary numbers, decimal number systems. Okay, but look like decimal digits, but it's not a decimal number system that we have to calculate. How do we do this one? Let us solve this problem. Okay, first of all, what we have to do is that, see, if you want to calculate a number system of this one, find out first of all, so this number system should be equal to this number system. Then only it is possible. Then only the particular operation will be is a valid operation in that one, right? So therefore, in that particular sense, what we do is that, so that means 14 of base x will be there. Similarly, 2 of base x is available. So that with base of x is there, right? We can write like this also. Therefore, if you want to get the decimal number system for this one, that means I want to convert it into its radix means a decimal. So I want to convert entire thing into decimal number system by multiplying its weights, so that I can get what is mean by x value. Okay. So therefore, what I can do is here, 1 is multiplied with x power of 1 for the first digit. For the second digit is 4 is multiplied with x to the power of 0. That is what the numerator value. Okay, the denominator, what is the value? 2 power of 2 into x to the power of 0. Are you agree with me? That is equal to 5 into x to the power of 0. I hope you understand. So what is this value then now? So 1 into x means x plus, that is 4. 4 into x to the power of 0. X to anything power 0 is 1. 1 into 4, that is 4. Divide by, therefore that is value is 2. That is equal to 5. So that implies that, what is value? X plus 4 is equal to 10, x is equal to 6. Therefore, under radix 6, this division is correct. Under the radix 6, this division is correct. right? So that is how we can do it. Similarly, can we do it for the B option? 54 divided by 4 is equal to 13. They have mentioned. So how do we define this one? The similar notation, you can do it for the B also. So 54 divided by 4, let us complete this one also. 54 divided by 4 is equal to 13. They have given. So they are asking that what is the number system? Let me call X. This is also X. Okay. So what is this value? 5 into X to the power of, 1 plus 5 into X to the, 4 into other. So this is wrong. 5 into X to the power of 1 plus 4 into X to the power of 0 divided by 4 into X to the power of 0. That is equal to 1 into X to the power of 1 plus 3 into X to the power of 0. So what is this value then? 5x plus 4 divided by 4. That is equivalent to x plus 3. So what is this value? 5x plus 4 is equal to 4x plus 13. Okay. So what is this value then? X value is equal to 8. So it is radix 8 number system they have used. So if you are using the radix 8, then only 54 by 4 is equal to 13 will be possible answer. Okay. Let us go for 24 plus 17 is equal to 40. 24, I will write it here. This is the A bit. This is the A bit. This is the B bit. C bit is, what is that one? 24 divided by 7. 24 plus 17. 24 plus 17 is equal to 40. So what we normally write is that 24 is the one digit of X plus 17 is of digit X and 40 is also a radix X. That means the entire radix should be same, then only the addition is acceptable in that particular number system. Can we write like this? 2 into X to the power of 1 plus 4 into X to the power of 0 plus 1 into X to the power of 1 plus 7 into X to the power of 0 is equal to 4 into X to the power of 1 plus 0 into X to the power of 0. Right. So what is the value now? This value becomes 2x plus 4 plus x plus 7 is equal to 4x plus 0. So what is the total value? So 3x here, 11 is at the left hand side, 4x here. So therefore what is the value then? So 3x will go that side, therefore 11 will be the x value. Therefore, what is the number system that we have used here? Radix 11 they have used. So these type of problems you can see in the GATE examination. Okay, please try to do it. Okay, I hope you understand the concept here. Okay, so let us do for the fourth problem. It is also in the exercise problem. They have given that x squared minus 11x plus 22 is equal to 0. They have given in a particular radix system. Okay, they did not mention what is this radix that we have to calculate. They found that, so the roots for this equation is, for this quadratic equation is x minus 3, x equal to 3 and x is equal to 6. Since it's a quadratic equation, two possible solutions that will get it there. Okay, and the question is, what is the radix of this number system? What is the radix? What is the radix? So that x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 6 is the roots for this one. Actually, x is equal to 3, x is equal to 6, and decimal number system is not possible. We are not at all getting the 11. We are not at all getting the 12 here, 22 here. Not possible to get that one. Okay. So therefore, what we have to do, so very simple solution, we can get it there. So what they are saying that x squared minus 11x plus 22, its root is nothing but x minus 3 into x minus 6. So if you multiply x minus 3 into x minus 6, you will have a quadratic equation something like this, right? So what we have to do again? So something like this. 1 is multiplied with x squared, it should like something like this. Plus minus 11 is multiplied with x to the power of 1 plus 22 is multiplied with x to the power of 0. That's what we can say. That is the left hand side. What about the right hand side? X square minus 6x minus 3x plus 18, right? So this is also, I can write it in a different method. So in this weighted form, what is this weighted form of this one? 1 into x square, okay, plus minus 9 into x power 1 plus 18 into x to the power of 0. Are you agree with me? Is it clear to all of you? Therefore, 1 into x square plus minus 11 into x power 1 plus 22 into x power 0. Therefore, now what I'm going to do here is that if the 11 is equal to 9, for example, if 11 is equal to 9, then I can say that so I'm able to do it now. How can I do it? That if the base of these two are equal, then only it is possible to get that one, right? What is this value then? Can you write? X to the 1 into x to the power of 1 plus 1 into x power of 0 is equal to 9 into x power of 0. Can I write like this? Since just now we have seen how to do this one. So what is this value then? X plus 1 is equal to 9. Therefore, x is equal to 8. So it is actually octal number system. It is actually an octal number system. If it is an octal number system, whether it is correct or not, how do we check? Just we have to check 22 of base 8 must be equal to 18 of base 10 equal aval. 18 of base 10 equal aval. So is it correct or not? We need to check. So how do we check this one? With the help of 2 into x 8 to the power of 1 plus 2 into 8 to the power of 0. What is value? 16 plus this value is 2. That is equal to 18. Therefore, that is how we have to check. So we have to check in this method. Right? So these are the different ways that we can solve the problems. Okay, so n number of problems are available. But once we have a concept, then we can easily solve any problem. Okay. So this is these are the questions that you can see in your competitive examinations like GATE and other things related to the number system. Related to the number system. Okay. Now, so we'll go for actual binary number system now. Okay. We talk about something about binary number system. So why we want to talk about binary number system? That is an important thing. So whatever the digital system that we are going to implement or we are going to design, those designs are completely depending upon the binary number system only. Okay, so all the digital systems take the information, are able to manipulate the information when the data is in the form of binary. When the data is in the form of binary. So that's the reason why we need to talk about this one preferably. Okay, so what we can write it? Every digital system uses binary data, binary number system for its manipulation, or for performing the operations. You can say in that way. Okay. So generally, what is the example of the digital system that normally we can consider that digital system? For example, a computer. Okay, so the computer we normally consider as a digital system. So whenever you give some kind of information to that one, it will be converted into digital form. It will convert into binary form. That is actually the digital in nature. So that will be performing its operations on that particular binary data. So by the way, what do you mean by a binary number system? Okay, so binary number system means that binary stands for 2 digits. So binary number stands for 2 digits. So therefore we can write it here is a binary stands for 2 digits. What are those two digits that we talk about? So as we have already seen, 0, 1. Okay. So these digits are called, very important, binary digits. One particular digit is called binary digit. So therefore it is called binary digits. You simply say that binary digits. So therefore, instead of saying that all the time it's a binary digits, okay, shorthand notation, we can call it as bits. Bit. What we can call it as bit. One particular single digit is called bit. Sorry, bit. Is it clear? One particular digit is called bit. So therefore, this is called bit 0. This is called bit 1. Instead of saying that binary digits. Is it clear to all of you? So therefore, instead of now all the time we can say that, for example, we say that for example, write like this: 1 0 0 1 0. So how many number of bits are there in this particular number, in the binary number? How many number of bits? That means 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 bits are there in the given system, and in a given number 5 bits are there. For example, 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1. So how many number of bits are there in this particular number? Which means that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So therefore 13 bits are there in this particular number. So if instead of the 5 binary digits, 13 binary digits, so instead of saying like that, simply we can call it as bits. Bit stands for two possible. Bit stand for a single information. It may be on or it may be off. So two possibilities, that's all. Or true or false, we can call it as. Okay, anything. So bit stands for a single. Okay, so that's what we normally call it as in this way. Okay. So this is all about binary number system. Okay. And one more important point that we should remember is that it is important to remember the weights of the positions. It is important to remember the weights of the positions. So remember the weights of the positions. Weights of the positions. What does it mean? What does it mean? For example, I'll write here. So, for example, 1 0 1 0 1. For example, I'm writing like this. Okay, what is its weight here now? Weight means this position weight is 2 power 0. This position weight is 2 power 1. This weight is 2 power square, 2 power 3, 2 power 4. So these are the positional weights of a particular coefficient, right? So what I'm saying is that, so you have to remember that. What do you mean by the 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power square, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. At least 8-bit weight you should know. You should remember. So what is its weights then? 2 power 0 means 1, right? Everybody knows that. 2 power 1 means 2. 2 power 4 means 4. 2 power 8 means 8. 2 power 4 means 16. 2 power 5 means 32. 2 power 16 is 128. Sorry, 64. This is 128. So these weights you should know. These values you should know. Then it's very easy to understand this point. Okay. Oh, something went wrong. Okay. So therefore, these are the values for the weights. Values of weights. Should remember these points. Okay. Similarly, for example, 2 power minus 1, for example, 2 power minus 1, 2 power minus 2, 2 power minus 3, 2 power minus 4, at least 2 power minus 5 వరకన్నా మీరు తెలుసుకుందాం. What is the 2 power minus 1 అంటే ఏమవుతుంది? It's 1 by 2, 1 by 2, right? This is 1 by 4. This is 1 by 8. This is 1 by 16. This is 1 by 32. So 1 by 2 and 10,000 is 0.5, right? 1 by 2 is 0.5. 1 by 4 and 10,000. Any guess? 1 by 4. What is the 1 by 4? 1 by 4 is 0.25. 0.25. 1 by 8 stands for 1 by 8. 0.125. 0.125. 1 by 16. 0.065. 0.0625. You can do it from the calculator also. Okay. So what about the next one? 0.031. 0.031. 0.03125. So these are the weights. It is recommended to remember. Okay, values of weights at the fractional side. So integer sides we have seen like that. Fractional sides we have seen something like this. Are you agree with me? So that means what do you mean by this one is whenever you do some kind of manipulations or whenever you do some kind of operations, if you want to find out this value, you can quickly understand. For example, 101, for example, what is this value in the decimal number system? Immediately you can understand that, yes, this value is equal to 1, this is 2, this is 4. So the sum of the weights only we have to do it except 0. Okay, therefore 4 plus 0 plus 1, therefore that is a 5. So 101 equivalent of decimal is 5. Agreed? For example, you write 110110. For example, I have written like this, of base number 2. What is its weight in decimal number system? So in shorthand notation, what we can do here is that it is 1, its weight is 2. I think better I have to take another color. Weight 1, weight 2, weight 4, weight 8, weight 16, weight 32. Weight 32. Students, are you able to get what I'm speaking? Students,
Yes, sir.
whatever I speak, are you able to hear that voice?
Yes, sir.
So far, is it okay? Because actually I haven't seen that there is a speaker is in the low mode. What to do? It's okay. Fine. So its value is, what is this value? This value is 32 plus, whenever we have a coefficient is 1, we have to take those weights only. Another one is 16 is possible. Another 8 weight is not required. 4 weight is required. Weight 2 is required and weight 1 is not required. So add all these things. So 32 plus 16. So this is 6. 32, 16, 6. 6, 12, 13, 14, and 4, 5, 54. Therefore, this is a 54 base 10 will be the answer. Okay. So from this one, we can calculate that. Okay. So therefore, this is how we have to do. We have to remember the weight of the positions. Therefore, it is easy for us to at the instant of the time we can tell what is its decimal equivalent. Why we need to do the decimal equivalent? Because whenever we want to communicate with the other people with this binary number system, it is better to convert. It is better to say in terms of the decimal number system, or maybe octal or hexadecimal number system. That's the reason why. Okay, so therefore that is what we can do. So this is what another one point that we have to remember. Okay, next another point to remember in the decimal number system is so names of group of bits, names of group of bits, name of the set of, or what we can say, that name of the digits, yeah, name of the bits. Sometimes we have to give some name of the group of the bits and other names of the group of bits, the group of bits. So what does it mean? For example, so for example, if I'm considering 8 bits, for example, B7, B6, B5, B4, B3, B2, B1, B0, something like this. This is a binary number system. That means B0 is a 0 kind of 1 kind of. B1 can be 0 or 1, B2 is 0 or 1, B3 is 0 or 1, something like this, a binary number system that I have given, right? Binary number system I have given, binary digits. So this set of 8 bits is called a byte. Byte. What do you mean by byte here now? What do you mean by byte? A set of, a group of, better we can call it as a group of 8 bits. A group of 8 bits is called a byte. It is usual practice whenever we talk about the computer memory, for example, you take a computer memory. How do you can store the data, or what is the size of the objects or size of the data that you want to store in computer memory? It is in terms of the bytes only. Therefore, this terminal is used for, it is used for telling the memory, computer memory data. Okay, so for that purpose, we talk about this one. So data, for example, when you have a pen drive is there, for example, pen drive. For example, I'm saying that 32, sorry. For example, if I'm saying that 32 gigabyte, for example, 32 GB, 32 GB memory, the pen drive is there with me. So what does it mean now? That means 32 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes information is there, is possible to store that. So that's what the meaning of this one. Okay, so therefore what we do is that 8 bits are called nothing but byte, we normally call it as. Okay, for example, nibble also we can call it as. For half bits, for example, B4, B3, B2, not B4, B3, B2, B1, B0 of base 2. That means a set of 4 bits is called nibble. So sometimes it is useful to represent the data in the form of number of nibbles. How many number of nibbles are there? So a group of 4 bits. A group of 4 bits. Or people, sometimes we can call it as also half byte. Half byte. This is also called half byte. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. So this is the group of bits that we can call it as. Okay. But usual practice is what is the unit for this data? Or what do you mean by this one? Let me call it this way. So this is the one point that I want to tell. This is another point. Another point is that, for example, 2 power 0 means what? 2 power 0 means everybody knows that this is the 1. What is the 2 power 1? That is called 2. Everybody knows that that's 2. What is the 2 power 2? It's a 4. So that means if we are talking about all these things in the whatever the right hand side is there, those are all decimal digits. So therefore the position of 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 4, the positional weights we are represented in the form of this one. For example, 2 power, for example, sorry, 2 power 10 if you have, what is its value? Its value is equal to 1024. So this value becomes 1024. If you multiply, if you see from your calculator, 1024 will be there, this one. So in digital point of view, in the computer point of view, this is called a kilo. So 2 power 10, we will call it as kilo. We can call it as kilo. So similarly, 2 power 20 is some value you can find out there from your calculator. This is called 2 power 20. We can call it as mega. So knowingly or unknowingly, we can understand that this is equivalent to say that 10 to the power of 3. Normally in the decimal number system, 10 to the power of 3, we can call it as a kilo. Okay, in computer, the binary number system point of view, 2 power 10, we can call it as kilo. So of course, you can see that binary number system. So this value is on the 2 power 10 and what is this value? So 10 into 4 exact value. So 10 to the power of 3 and 10 to the 1000. So both are approximately equal. Okay, so therefore, but in the binary point of view, kilo means 2 power 10. Okay, please remember that. So similarly, if you consider 2 power 30, it is actually giga. So 2 power 40 stands for tera. So far, people are working on tera. Used earlier days kilo they were talked about. Then mega came into the picture. Then giga. Now people are talking about terabytes. Okay. So therefore, this is also equivalent to say that 10 to the power of 6. It is also equivalent to 10 to the power of 9. It is also equivalent to 10 to the power of 18. Okay, so these are the things that we can say that. For example, if I say that 1 kilo B and Rasanitla, what does it mean in this one? So that means that, so mega means what we can say that this is also, we normally call it as million. Okay, million and go rayachu denne. So giga ante em rayachu, billion and rayachu, billion, we can write it there. So trillion, so tera means trillion. So therefore 1 kilo means, so 1000, this is normally write it as 1000, okay, 1000. So 1 kilo means 1000 bits, 1000 bits. If I write like this, if I write K capital B, I have written 1K capital B. What it stands for? It stands for 1000 bytes. 1000 bytes. Capital B stands for byte. We normally write it. Small b stands for bits. So therefore, if you want to convert it into again this 1KB into bits, what is the value? Can you guess? Okay, 1000 into, that means what we can write it here is that 2 power 10 is multiplied with 1 byte stands for 8. So what is value? 2 power 18. 2 power 8 bits. Or I can simply say that in any meaningful way that we can write it there. Okay, it's better to write 2 power 18 bits. We can write it there. It's not a big deal. Okay, for example, 32 MB and Anna. What does it mean? 32 million bytes. So now people, we are talking about 32 million bytes. 32 GB. So sorry, we talk about 32 GB. 32 GB and net rasi. What does it mean? 32 million, 64 nowadays people are using 64 pen drives. You can see the 64 gigabytes. Okay, 64 billion bytes. So that's what we can write it. We have to remember these points. Sometimes it's very useful to talk about any digital system having the data information in the form of megabytes, gigabytes, or terabytes are also. Okay, so most of the cases, instead of bits, we talk about bytes. Okay, the byte of the information that we want to store. So these are the things that we have to remember about the binary number system. Let us move on to another important point related to the binary number system. So far we have seen the number systems. What are the things that we have seen? What do you mean by a binary? Okay, why we have to use the binary number system? So answer reason. What is a binary? What we have to remember? And what are the names of the group of the names that we have to give? What is its terminology? The very important point is that, so far we have seen that the conversion from any radix to decimal and decimal to any radix. That's what we have seen previously. Why? Because as a human beings, we are very familiar with the decimal number system. Therefore, we want to communicate the numbers in the terms of the decimal number system. That's the reason why. But now, for the computers, that means we are going to design a digital systems, right? But we want to communicate with the help of whatever the data is there in the binary number system. We want to do it in other radix system. Okay. So therefore, what I have to do is that conversion of binary to any radix. How do we do this one? That's what we have to do. So similarly, later point of time, what we have to do, any radix to binary, because we want to play with binary number system only, right? That's the reason why we should know how do we do this one. Let us move quickly on to this first one. So conversion from binary to any radix. See here. For example, 1 0 1 0 1 is there. I want to do with the radix 4. I want to do for radix 4 by using for radix 4 convert cheyalanaku. Decimally I don't have any problem, but just multiply with weights. Okay, but my requirement is that converted into another system, base system. Therefore, what I have to do is that this base number system is converted into base 10 radix system. First of all, I have to do this one. From this radix system from this one to, I have to go for radix 4. It's easy for us to convert into radix 2 4 kada. Any radix to base decimal 10 we have done. And of course, we know that decimal to another radix also, we know that very well. So therefore, if you want to convert from any radix to another radix, for example, binary to radix 2, then we have to use the decimal number system first of all, then we have to convert it. Okay, so therefore, let us quickly move on this one. So therefore, what we have to do, 1 0 1 0 1 and so I'm not going to do this direct manipulations. Okay, directly I'm going to use this methodology. Its weight is 1, its weight is 2, is 4, 8, 16. Therefore, 16 plus 4 plus 1. Are you getting what I'm saying? That 8th position I removed, 2nd position I removed because those are digit zeros. So what is its value?
21.
21. So exactly 21 base 10. Now we know that. So 21 base 10 is converted into radix 4. How do we do this one? Just by using the multiplication method, division method. So what we can do is that 21 is do it with 4. What is value? 5. 1 will be the remainder. So 4 ones are 4. 1 will be the remainder. So 4 zeros are 0. 1 will be the remainder. So its value is 1 1 1 base 4. So therefore, what we can say that 1 0 1 0 1, right? That is only the number that I have given. Yes, 1 0 1 0 1 of base 2 is equivalent to, say that 1 1 1 base 4. Okay, that's only we have got that one. What we can do is that. Okay, so that's what we have to do. Is it clear to all of you, everyone? Binary to radix. What we have to do first, we have to convert into decimal, then decimal to radix 4. And this is the way that we have to do it. So second alternative. Okay. Now I'm going to do any radix to binary. So that means, for example, again, this one only we will do it. 21 base 4 is converted into, for example, base 2. What I can do is that directly it's not possible. So what I have to do, 21.
You have to change the base to 10 and again 2.
To 10. Okay, from 10 to again base 2. So how do we do this one? 21, so 2 into, okay, of course, this is also I will do the positional weights only. This is 1, am I right? This is 1. This is 4 power 1 means 4, right? This is the weight. For example, if I write the weights also, we can write it there also. Okay, therefore it is not possible. I think it's good for binary, but here we have to do 4 into 2 plus 1 into 1. So what is value? 8 plus 1, that is 9. So 9 of base 4, sorry, 9 of base 10, right? So now base 10 is converted into base number 2. How do we do this one? Again, we know that 9 is divided by 2. 8's 1, 2 4's 0, 2 2's 0, 2 1's 0, 2 0's 0 but 1. Therefore, so I have to start from bottom to top, 1 0 0 0 1 in base number 2. So is it correct or not? How do we know that? So again, the reverse process that we have to do it, get it to that one. If it is there, then we can say that that's the correct one. Or do you agree with me? So this is
Yes,
how
sir.
conventional method. This is what the conventional method. Okay. So we have another method is also there. That is very useful to get any radix to any radix. Okay. So the time is 12:48. And we should stop here, and tomorrow we'll talk about that one. Okay, so in the next class, what we do is that very simplest method that we'll do, and we'll go for the complementation from the next class
Sir,
onwards.
can I share the notes in the module, sir?
Yeah, it is there in the modules. You can search in the modules.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Video lecture is also in the modules. Please go through it once. Okay, you whatever the material, whatever the things are there, you have to search in the modules only. Okay, so because everything is there in that modules platform only. Okay, we stop here today. If you have any doubt, please respond through the module. I will respond to that one. Okay. Thank you. Please inform to all your classmates that they have to attend the classes. Okay. So I thought I think that they are confusing with GLON or modules, but you inform that as many as possible. You have to inform them that you can find the link in modules only for the class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay, sir.